Yo, 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 it's your boy He Knows Ball, man, and we're back with another video. Look, man, I want to do a series on X factors of every NBA team, okay? I'm going to try to drop a video every day, but with that being said, we're going to start off with the Western Conference first and then the Eastern Conference later, man. But what better team to start off with than the Oklahoma City Thunder, man? Let's talk about it. Who is the X factor of the reigning champs? Could it be Shea? Could it be J-Dub, Caruso, Chet, Lou Dort, iHeart? I mean, the list runs long for that team. But if you're asking me personally, I think the X factor of OKC is no other than the 7'1" big man himself, Chet Holmgren. Yes, I think Chet is the X factor of this Oklahoma City team, man. I'm going to tell you why. This season, he played 32 games. Why? Because he was hurt. Because he was hurt. Now, I know that's not all the way his fault, you feel me? But he still missed all those games. Now, imagine if he would have missed some of those playoff games as well. They would have never won that championship. Now, I do believe that Chet played a huge role in the playoffs for them to win that championship, especially against the Pacers. His defense throughout that whole run was amazing. It was elite. He played top tier, S tier defense all the way through the finals, all the way through the playoffs. Bro, his defense was amazing. I'm not critiquing that. What I'm critiquing is his offense. Offensively, Chet needs to be better. Offensively, Chet needs to be better. In 32 games played this season, he averaged 15 points, 2 blocks, 2 assists, 8 rebounds, on 49% shooting from the field and 38% shooting from downtown. His field goal percentage took a drop from his first season when he played all 82. He was healthy. And he was shooting 53% from the field, 37% from 3, averaging around 16 to 17 points in his first season, right? Now, again, I'm not going to fault him for getting injured, but I'm not going to lie. Being able to play contributes to consistency. If you're able to be on the court, that is a skill. If you're able to not get hurt and to stay healthy, that is a skill. Some of the greats don't ever get hurt, well, rarely get hurt, and they were able to stay consistent and to keep playing. Notable names: LeBron James, Tim Duncan. Players of that caliber that are able to stay healthy and to continue to dominate even at their old age. But let's bring it back to Chet. Again, his defense was amazing year-round, especially in the playoffs. They're lucky that his injury didn't prolong into the playoffs, because then we could be talking about a different NBA champ right now. I genuinely believe that OKC doesn't make the finals without Chet. I genuinely believe that. Even with his offensive struggles, I genuinely believe that without Chet, they don't even get to the finals. I don't see them beating Denver. Who else did they play? I don't see them beating Minnesota. They're going to be outmatched in that paint. They do have iHeart, but still, I don't think iHeart offensively is enough. His defense, yeah, it's good. But OKC's defense as a whole is great. They had the best defense all year. One of the most historic defenses ever, actually, if we really want to talk about it. Their defense was like insane. Like, it was crazy. But Chet needs to play better, man. Offensively. Again, offensively, he needs to play better. And in order for them to go back to back next season, I feel like he needs to take that offensive leap. He needs to go from 15, 16 to 18, 20 points. If he can do that, oh my goodness. I don't even know. Like this is a dynasty on the rise. This is a dynasty on the rise, if especially if Chet takes that leap. If Chet takes that leap offensively, they're gonna be so dangerous. And I know he can score 20, average 20 points a night, bro. I know he can do it, maybe even more. They're gonna need Chet. That's their big three. J-Dub is not the X factor. He was the X factor this year. This year, J-Dub was the X factor. But going into next season, Chet is the X factor. J-Dub proved that he can be Robin besides Shay's Batman. 40 points in the NBA Finals with a broken wrist. Talk to him nice, bro. No J-Dub disrespect is tolerated over here. And he's a two-way player. Second team All-NBA defensive team. Come on, bro. Two-way player. For sure. So it's not J-Dub. It is Chet. Chet offensively needs to take a leap. I cannot stress that. I cannot stress that. But listen. Let's look at it. I got it right here. I got his playoff game log. 4 games against the Pelicans. Right? Oh, wait, excuse me. I lied. 4 games against the Grizzlies. 19 points, 20 points, 24, 11. Okay, cool. That Denver series, it's rough. It gets rough. 12 points, 15 points, 18 points, 8, 14, 19, 13. It's not that good. It's not that good. And I mean, that's 45%, 37%, 36%, 40%. 66% from the field with his 14 points. Solid, but 44% in that game 7, and he only had 13 points. But his defense, again, his defense was amazing. But I still need him to take that leap offensively. Even if it's not 20 points a game. 18. 18. Because you still got J-Dub and Shea, the MVP. Shea's going to get his. He's going to average 30 points. You feel me? J-Dub's going to average. I expect J-Dub to take another leap. I expect him to take another leap. But if Chet follows right along with them, oh my goodness, bro, they're going to be so dangerous. But let's move on to that Minnesota series. 15 points, 10 points. He played. Now, matter of fact, he played pretty well. He played pretty well in that Minnesota series. But the finals, though, 6 points, 15 points, 14 points, 9 points, 4 points. That's unacceptable, bro. 4 points in the NBA Finals, 9 points in the NBA Finals, 6 points in the NBA Finals. Chet, bro, you are the biggest difference maker on this team. We need you to improve offensively. We know you have it in you, bro. Defensively, without a doubt, you are elite, bro. Would have made the all-defensive team if you played all 65 games or whatever the qualifications are for awards. But, come on, Chet. You're the difference between OKC winning 2, 3, 4 more championships or winning 1 more championship. Chet, you're a dog. You need to get that dog in you. Pause. And another thing that'll help him too, bro, I feel like he needs to add some weight. I don't know, maybe get with Giannis. I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there, just spitballing. I feel like adding some weight as well would benefit him so he can be able to take contact better. You feel me? But other than that, he has a bag. Chet has a bag. To be 7'1" and to dribble the ball like that, I mean, it's not like KD. I'm not going to say it's like KD because KD's handles is crazy. You feel me? But he could definitely handle the rock, put the ball on the floor, step back, tween, cross, dunk, lay, step back, tray ball. He has that in his repertoire, bro. But, I mean, Chet is my biggest X factor for OKC in order for them to maybe go back and be back-to-back champions, bro. We need Chet to offensively take that leap, and OKC is going to be dangerous. Now, if he doesn't take that leap, They still got J-Dub. They still got Shea. And I could still see them going to the NBA Finals. I'm not saying, oh, Chet needs to, this is the only way they're going to get back to the finals. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying he's definitely a big part of that OKC core. And they need him to be better. They need him to progress. And if he continues to get better year after year after year, we can see some all-star appearances. We can see some all-NBA appearances, all defensive appearances, some all, you know what I mean? I believe in Chet, man, and I hope that he takes that leap offensively. But it's your boy, He Knows Ball. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you like this content. We're going to be back with another video soon. It's your boy, He Knows Ball, and we out.